My name is Scott Ryrie. I live here in Clark County, and my wife was diagnosed in 2019 with Alzheimer's disease. And I was introduced to HOPE via my son, who lives in Canada. After we found out about my wife's diagnosis, he started researching and reaching out to organizations here in Clark County looking for some assistance for me, knowing that I was going to be having some difficult times ahead. Well, HOPE has been a great resource for me. It's meant a lot in terms of helping me to navigate this difficult disease that my wife is experiencing. My wife's a very intelligent person, has a master's degree in German literature, and it's been just very, very difficult to see the decline over the past few years. And attending HOPE support group meetings on almost a weekly basis when I'm able to attend has given me some insight and some tools to help me in communicating and dealing with the disease that my wife has. If you have any loved ones or friends that are dealing with this disease or their caregivers, it is a great organization to hook up with. They provide a lot of resources and community events to help those of us that are caregivers or those of us that know individuals that are struggling to have resources available to help us become better individuals to our loved ones who are struggling and dealing with this very debilitating disease.
My name is Dennis Ivan Schaefer, Sr. My wife, to help me understanding the situation that I have. Forgetfulness. It meant getting together with people that have the same issues and how to work through certain issues, certain things that happen in life. We just ask that, we forget things. We just ask that people that were around us, our friends, and that we're struggling sometimes, and we don't always do the right things because we can't remember. So we just ask for patience.
I'm Mike. I have a rare dementia called PCA. Meeting other people with dementia and providing support for my wife. The doctors don't give us much information. We learn a lot about dementia.
Patty Edwards. It just seemed to be the right thing for people to be doing in our jurisdiction. And that way I got a lot of attention and direction when I had no place to go, and just kind of rode with it. This is funny and self-serving, but getting close to the things I can sing on are just goodness. Turn your eyes upon Jesus. Look full in his wonderful face, and the things of earth will grow strangely dim in the light of his glory and grace. Often we're all just hanging out and talking. It's an amazing thing when I start running into people that like the same thing I like. And generally it's a positive thing. And That's kind of what it's all about. The head does not work like it used to.
Yeah, my name is Michael Ganaway. 2 years ago, my wife was diagnosed with dementia. And we live here in Vancouver, but I knew very little about that disease and what I needed to do to be supportive of my wife. So I got on the internet and found a HOPE Dementia Support group within walking distance of my house. And I called and got the information, and they welcomed me with open arms. And I've been coming every week since. It has meant the world to me because, and we say this all the time, you don't know what you don't know. And this disease is unique to each person, but it has similarities. And HOPE has been just the education of what I need to be a better caregiver for my wife. It has become a family, the groups that are here. They share, they care, they're very supportive, and it is truly a lifeline for any support person. HOPE is a wonderful place to get answers to your questions, answers to where you can find other support, whether it be the VA or hospice or care. They are an incredible source of information. And whether you can be in person, you can also join a support group through Zoom. So if you can't leave your facility, house because of who you're supporting, but it is wonderful for you to learn to be as good a support person as possible. Don't be shy out there. Find a support group, and you will thank yourself for doing that.
The dementia is an interesting thing. Sometimes you don't even know you have it. I'm not having so much trouble with the dementia, but I had a lot of trouble calling up people and finding out that they were dead last week. Pretty soon I had nobody left to call. What I have received from you guys is a chance to be a part of something, people, and sharing and learning new things about me, doing things differently than I used to do. I used to be the boss. You damn well did what I told you to do. Now, I sometimes just sit and listen to somebody tell me their story. I enjoy that a lot. I haven't suffered terribly yet from this new thing, but I'm not as sharp as I have always been, and it's coming to me as a real crash. I'm working on a jukebox. I have a lot of antique things, and I have an antique jukebox. I'm just not as good as I used to be. I don't see well. I got a hand that doesn't work at all. Lazy. And that's difficult for me. I'm kind of a guy that always got things done on time, on budget, on spec.
My name is Al Anderson, and it's a pleasure to be with all the folks here today. I must say that. I can tell you a little bit about my future, my past, I should say. I worked for a very busy construction company known as Caterpillar, and most people know Caterpillar because you see the equipment everywhere. And that in my job included going underground. Now that was something special because you get in a little elevator about the size of this and you're going down for a good 7 minutes and you hope that they're going to bring you back up. But part of what I was doing. So I was running 16 locations across Canada, and I was dealing with probably as many manufacturers in Canada and in the States. This dementia stuff, as I read it and what's coming, is not a whole lot of fun. However, I'm going to deal with it as best I can and not be a pain in the ass to my wife any more than I am. She's made my life a lot easier because, you know, she's gone around the house and changed this or moved this or done this kind of crap to keep me out of trouble. And that's good. But I don't feel that I get mad internally when I can't think of something. And like when you see us guys in here doing this, yeah, we're looking for words. Okay.
I'm Pat Leyden. I worked at Crown Zellerbat for 35 years, and then I started my own sawmill and ran it for 16 years. And then my body just gave up. Trying to do everything with one arm and one leg that work, I think I did pretty good. If you can get more people realizing what people with dementia can handle and can't handle, then if everybody in town was gonna know that I have dementia and just watch out for me that I don't get in trouble, that would be helpful.
I'm Janet Dickens. What brought me to HOPE is a need to understand more about dementia. My husband was diagnosed in his late 50s, right around 60, with a rare early onset dementia. No one in either of our families had dementia, so we had really no knowledge or experience with the disease, and we came to HOPE looking not only for community, but also for education. We needed to learn more. HOPE has meant the world to both of us. We have found community there. We have found a way to walk on this journey that is surprising and difficult. We're the first people in our peer group that are facing dementia at our age, and we've needed to build community, and HOPE has given us a means to do that. So we've learned a lot. We've found friends that are almost like family at HOPE. And we continue to learn, and hopefully with our experience, when new people come along, we can give back. I would like the community to know that when you get a diagnosis of dementia, the medical community is not equipped to give you the information that you really need to walk forward on this journey. I wish they were equipped, but they don't have the time nor the expertise really to give people what they need. And HOPE has all of that and more. We have learned so much. Dementia affects people socially, intellectually, physically, just in every realm. And we lost not only career, but friendships and just the way that we always did things. And HOPE has helped me as a caregiver find a way to make our lives beautiful again. We've lost a lot. There's a lot of grief on this journey, but we have a lot of living left to do. And HOPE has really helped us find a way to live fully despite the diagnosis that we're facing.